Hello, my gorgeous Cancer family. I am so excited to hang out with you all. You make me feel so warm and fuzzy and the best, and have been such an important part of my healing journey and my learning journey in this life. And I don't know, I love Cancerian moonchild energy more and more and more. It's partially because I'm married to an angel being that happens to have a lot of Cancer energy, is a Cancer. But also, I don't know, I've just received a lot of love and support from this energy, and I learned so much from it. And it's just really exciting to be sitting back doing readings after taking a month off. So let's get right into it, because March is just a potent month. It is Pisces season. It is the Pisces season. We have Jupiter moving through this year, which gives it such a different flavor. Mercury, Jupiter, Neptune, and the Sun are all moving through Pisces the first part of this month. We obviously have the new moon at the very beginning of the month, which is going to be so epic and powerful and beautiful. And so Pisces season itself is, for Cancers, this is great news, because this is all about expansion. This is like about asking new questions, exploring, going beyond kind of like maybe what were the themes and questions you might have been asking for the last couple of years. New questions, I think, might start popping up for you. You might start noticing that you are having new inspirations, new things you're wondering, how could I do that? How could I approach that? What do I want this next phase of my life to be? And that Piscean energy is just going to be so loud and clear and powerful and profound. There's a full moon in Virgo near the end of this Pisces season that is, card wanted to come out. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I love it. Giving and receiving. That full moon in Virgo is going to be so beautiful for you all. It's going to help you to express yourself, to share your voice, share your wisdom, have great communication, connect a little bit more deeply if you would like. And then this month is always a special month because, first of all, I just love Piscean energy. I love the energy of like dissolving and flowing and exploring the hidden realm. It's just so much fun. And then we hit the equinox on the 20th. The sun moves into Aries, and we begin a brand new Western astrological new year. So it's also about rebirth. It's about like coming back to life, filling our bodies with breath and movement and life. And so for you, Aries season is going to be about who you want to be in this world, re-exploring that, redefining that, playing with that concept and that idea of it and what you want it to be. King of Pentacles. This is also going to be a really potent month for closing out anything you may have been learning during Venus retrograde in Capricorn. That ended a while ago. Venus retrograde ended quite a while ago. However, she's been continuing to move through Capricorn, and she's getting to the end of that journey, but this is a really great time as well. If you were learning a lot, Cancer, with Venus doing her retrograde opposing you in Capricorn, this is going to be a time where you might get a lot more clarity on what it is you were learning, integrating, incorporating, and moving forward on. And just in general, Cancer, like this is a month that is about, for you, like the road ahead and each step that you're in this present moment as well. Three of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, you're getting all the Pentacles. I think that's really interesting. Bottom of the deck, Lovers. I can't resist. Let's just add that to the mix. I'm going to pull a card from my Oracle of the Hidden Worlds deck to close out our chat today. I really love this deck. It reminds me so much of Piscean energy. And Light Dancer wanted to come out, which is such a beautiful card. Illumination, the radiant self, shining soul. Yeah, that's how I feel about Cancerian energy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, being present in this path forward. We've been carrying a lot of weight. There's been a lot going on for the collective living in this physical world the last couple of years. There's still a lot going on. There's a lot of, injustice and pain in this world. I think we all want to fix that. We all want to bring something to the table for that. But I do think this March, it's like we have to be able to shake off and release anything we're holding on from the last couple of years of hardship so that we can be present and be here and have the energy to share and to give and to love and to help heal, right? So that's a really, really big part of this. And for Cancerians, this is all about moving forward and moving forward with the gifts that you have. And there's, you got 3 Pentacles cards right out of the gate, right? 3 very grounded cards, which I think is really interesting, because the message that comes through here with 3 Pentacles cards like these, this is about building into something very tangible, very, very real for you, right? This isn't just about the idea of something kind of floating around. This isn't just about like, sometimes there are seasons in our life, and there's no better or worse here at all, where we are dreaming of something for a long time, right? Or where our energy is way more focused on the hidden, on the unseen world, right? Like where we are spending a lot more of our energy out doing that work, needing extra sleep, needing to like reconnect to our souls, having crazy dreams, even just having low energy in the physical, right? We have seasons of life that are very important, that do something. It's totally great to have those seasons, right? But these cards are about the things that we do in the day that we're in, that feed our souls, that build us into something new. 6 of Pentacles starts off the game here, right? This is about even, give, and receive, and recalibrating that. And that's so perfect for an equinox month, right? Because equinox is about that equalizing of the light and the dark. It's about a real check-in point. Where are we over giving and where are we under receiving, and vice versa? Where are we over giving and under receiving? I think 6 of Pentacles for Cancers, it's like, let other people love and nurture you. Let other people take care of you. Allow others to step in. You're not holding the entire world together on your 2 shoulders, right? Like, you are talented. You can do a lot. You help a lot of people, but it doesn't mean you're the only person, So the 6 of Pentacles is a reminder to allow others to love and give to you. And if you've been feeling a little pent up, or a little bit like you've been wanting to hold back, or you've been a little like curled up, this is a great month to unfurl some of your gifts to the world. So kind of just assess for yourself, like, how are you feeling about that balance of things? Are you feeling like you've been kind of retracted and like you haven't been sharing your beautiful gifts, and maybe you're feeling that urge? Or have you been over giving and just burning yourself out, and you just need somebody to like cook you dinner or for you to just put less on your plate? 6 of Pentacles is really, really practical in a lot of ways. But I think these 2 next cards are even more intriguing to me, because this is about building something bigger and longer. And this really does tie into both Pisces and Aries energy for Cancer, because this is about the big vision thing that you are building. What legacy are you building? What seeds are you planting right now that you want to see grow and flourish over the next few years? This is energy that is all about starting to dig your roots, get rooted in, start to build, start to plan. King of Pentacles is the guy who has planted a garden, right? And now he's sitting in this lush, rich garden. It's something that took time. It's something that he took the time to build with care. It's not something that's just like a quick flit and it's here, it's gone. This is the kind of energy that's about slow and steady wins the race, right? And we begin with little details. We begin with just starting to show up to something. And King of Pentacles is kind of about the fruition, but often when he shows up, I feel like it's that point of us just deciding, okay, maybe there is something big that we feel really far from accomplishing or feel really far from experiencing. But we have to have the courage to plant the first seed, to take the first step, to do the first tendu in ballet, what have you. We have to have that courage, right? And that's what the King of Pentacles is about. We also have 3 of Pentacles, which is another one of these cards about not doing things alone. There's a message coming up here. So 3 of Pentacles is about working with others that share your vision, that can help you. This is like a stonemason, an architect, and a monk, and they're all working together. Or like a stonemason, like a historian or an architect, I'm not sure, and a monk, right? And they're all working on this cathedral, and they each have their skills, right? They need each other to build this beautiful cathedral. That's the story of Three of Pentacles. And I love this, right? Because it's like whatever gifts we have, when we allow others to help us with the parts that we're not, we might be able to handle it, but like somebody else just knows exactly what they do, then our gifts flourish and we shine even brighter. And the Lovers also has a message about this, right? The Lovers is a card of connection, of deep spiritual connection. This is about going deep. And all four of these cards, it's so interesting to me. This is about digging into something and starting and like really building into some life cycles, right? This is not, once again, these are not the kind of things, these kind of energies that we're seeing here. All the Pentacles cards and the Lovers cards. These are not the kind of things that kind of like flit in and flit out for a couple of months, right? We have those things. Also, not better or worse. They're just kind of like a different tone, a different feel. And then we have those things where it's like, this is something I'm going to be working on and exploring for a long time. And maybe I'm at the beginning of it. Maybe I don't have all the answers. Great. Who needs to have all the answers, right? But I can tell this is just going to keep growing. And that is really, really exciting to see. Now, we also have the Light Dancer. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful that card is. Illumination, the radiant self, shining soul. Oh, I just love it. It's so beautiful. Cancer souls do shine really bright. It's true. It is true. It's not even a question. It's just not. I think, when I see that card and I feel through it and I'm thinking about all this, like just showing up, allowing others to love you, allowing others to see your gifts, allowing others to support you and welcome you, allowing yourself to plant the seeds you want to plant, allowing yourself to just shine the way you are. You don't have to hide. You don't have to like feel ashamed or embarrassed of the way that you are in the world. That's it. Like, essentially, this whole chat comes down to that. If you've been feeling a little bit shy of sharing yourself, or you've been feeling a little bit like maybe the last couple of years have been really hard on you and you like feel like damaged goods, or like you don't handle things well, or any of those kind of stories that may have cropped up over the last couple of years, like this is just a reminder that we can put all of that down. Like, you are a shiny, beautiful soul. You're a shiny, beautiful soul, and shiny, beautiful souls make the room better, even if they don't know that they're being a shiny, beautiful soul. I always make the joke that I'm very concerned. This is something that developed very young in my life. I'm very concerned everybody's going to figure out, and I think a lot of people have figured this out, let's be real, that I am like this weird Muppet space blob. And, I thought for a while, I was covering this up really, really well. I was like, yeah, I am functioning as a person. I know how to be a person. Nobody's on to me. And I would get really paranoid with, oh, maybe they are on to me. Maybe that guy on the train knows, my secret. My husband has told me many times that I'm not hiding it well. So I didn't do that good of a job. But also, the thing that I've felt so embarrassed about and so worried about for so long, I am just like, I'm a little like goofy, awkward. I don't always know things. Sometimes I'm like, what? That's how that works. Even though like, I put a lot of effort into getting like my master's degree and being very educated, erudite. I'm still just like, what? And, that's the part of me that people want to hang out with this whole time. I've been spending years invested in pretending that I'm not a Muppet space blob. And I come to find out that that's who people want to hang out with. Well, what was all that effort for, right? So I think, my point being here that if you are feeling ashamed, or you're feeling like you have to hide yourself, or you're feeling you're not ready, or you're feeling like you're not allowed, or any of those things, like that part of yourself that you feel like is just too tender, unwanted, whatever, that makes you feel a little shamed or shy, is probably the part of yourself that is the most wanted, that is the most loved, That is the one that people want to give to, that people want to create with, that people want to fall in love with, that everybody wants to get closer to. So don't fight yourself so much, right? Like we all are trained to fight ourselves. I mean, pretty much, because every culture is going to have its things. It's like little criteria of what makes a great person, what makes a great citizen. And we're taught to fight ourselves. We're taught to like hide that we are embarrassed, or that we don't know how something works, or that we aren't very interested in this topic, or we're not very good at that thing. It's just not, and why? What's all that effort for? Oh my goodness. Because I tell you what, I feel a little bit like I put a lot of effort into something that didn't. So my point being, let that shiny soul out, my friends. I want to see that Cancerian soul. I do. I just did not have time in this reading today to cover everything that's going on this March, because it is a potent, powerful, beautiful part of the year. I love it. So over on Patreon, that is where I'm able to kind of dissect every single week. We go through, we chat about it, and get a sense of every single week, the aspects that are going on, the tarot, the intuitive messages. I'd love to see you over on my Patreon. You can find me on my Instagram as well. There's only one true Sarah, so I will leave that handle below so you know where to find me. You can also find me on my website and my email. So I'll leave all my links below. I love you. I love you, Cancers. I really, really love you. I'm just wishing you a gorgeous March. I hope this reading made sense. Have a gorgeous March. I will talk to you very, very soon and see you for our moon magics. And I hope to see you here in this beautiful channel in the coming days and weeks. I love you, my friends.